Informal mentoring builds camaraderie. It really boosts morale. It instills a trust because there isn't a formal set of structured guidelines.
So Jerry, you've been very successful in incorporating mentoring into your unit now. Would you say that mentoring's played a big role in your own career development?
I would say that, yes. I've been very fortunate here at CalPERS. Over the 15 years that I've been here, I've had several mentors that have shown me the way, that have guided me in my career. And some of them are at now the division executive officer level,
Nice.
the assistant chief level, the chief level. The senior managers that have shown me a lot of informal mentoring did the simple things. They asked me what interests me. They asked me, what would help me do my job better. They provided me with the tools that I need to get the job done right. And this was all adhering to the core values that we actually practice at CalPERS. I take that very seriously, and the mentors that I've had in my life have definitely gone over and above to make me feel comfortable and safe during my career development.
So really asking you what it is you need to be most effective in your job, and also going even one step beyond that to really taking the time to figure out where you want to go personally.
Absolutely, and they did something, they led by example. They showed me by demonstrating professionalism and how to be a world-class customer service civil servant, and to be modest and humble, and to really do your homework. Give it all you got, leave it all on the field. And they've given me the opportunity to take classes here at CalPERS. We do offer a lot of training through our all-staff training and development. They also have contracted with outside vendors to make sure that if there's certain certifications that we need, they provide the very best at CalPERS, and I don't take that for granted.
So they really took the skill development seriously, and were willing to put the resources and the time into that, not just to benefit the work product or the unit production, but also you as an individual.
Absolutely, yes.
Nice.
I wanted to mention how important the informal mentoring initiative was to our team. At first, when we first heard about the informal mentoring, we kind of looked at it as a way to develop our employees on a personal level, and also with their career. But most importantly, at least for a manager, I was interested in finding out how this could enhance our business-related responsibilities. And for us, it was a way to be able to reach out and have a friendly exchange of information that crossed divisions. It actually helped us break down the silos that we sometimes have as an enterprise, as an organization, and allowed us to reach out to program areas that would help us better serve our customers.
That's wonderful. So you're able to really incorporate it to develop your staff into subject matter experts from like the whole end-to-end process.
Absolutely. It was very helpful for program area staff that had expert knowledge, were able to come and openly share this information with us without having the constraints of going through management approval process. And it opened up a collaborative effort that became contagious.
So it sounds like you've been able to use informal mentoring as a way to not just benefit our member agencies, but also employees in your unit, as well as other units, in terms of learning more globally how their workload interfaces with each other. How did you start that? What was the vehicle for that to get started?
We came together as a group during our usual weekly unit meeting. I asked my staff, what are you interested in learning more about? What interests you about the enterprise? What will help you on a personal development level?
Great.
And is there anything regarding your career that I can go ahead and invite some folks in to enhance your career or develop you? And then as well, what business related mentors would you like to come and visit us? So Basically, I asked my team
Yeah.
what would they like first, and it became something where I got a little bit of input. I got some ideas from all three different areas.
Great. So they were able to kind of drive the initial topics that you were able to explore. And how did you have people come in? How did you handle?
You know, at first I made a couple of phone calls to some networking resources that I've built over the years here at CalPERS. I've been here for about 15 years. But then I also took the initiative to reach out by email, giving folks the opportunity and the latitude to decide on what days were they available. And
Oh, got
I
it.
provided them with our unit schedule. And I wrote a very short, modest, unassuming email to them and say, this is part of the Informal Mentoring Initiative. It would be an honor for you to be a guest. We were willing to host a 15-minute presentation, and if you could please describe, what your
What it is
unit
that you do.
responsibilities are and what your workload is like, and we would definitely be able to glean information from that. So it was mostly an open invitation that we did.
And how have your staff responded?
My staff has found informal mentoring very helpful, not only for business-related opportunities, but we invited the Career Services Program from the Human Resources Department, and they were real shocked to find out that, wow, there's someone that will actually review our applications, our resumes, and show us a particular path toward upward mobility. And so they're very receptive to informal mentoring. It's something that has not only helped us with our day-to-day operations and our business, but also it's opened up the doors and it's built trust among the group.
So you've been able to branch out from beyond the areas that directly touch your day-to-day work and really have staff gain perspective and knowledge about even completely unrelated areas of the agency.
Absolutely, and that's been the hidden nugget in all this. That's been one of the things that has really brought informal mentoring to a whole new level, because my staff, unbeknownst to me, reached out and started mentoring folks and volunteering to visit other program areas themselves.
Wow.
And share what they did and what their duties were and their job-related responsibilities. One of the most significant forms of informal mentoring that my staff was involved with is they reached out and volunteered to coach less seasoned presenters at the Retirement Planning Fair and the Educational Forum. And these are folks that have to stand up in front of hundreds of people, and because my employer educators have a polished style about them, it made me feel proud as a manager to see that they were reaching out and paying it forward.
Absolutely. So there's really been almost an element of reciprocity with this once it got going.
Absolutely. It is truly a partnership that you can actually establish between folks that you don't do business with on a daily basis, but the networking is one of the most powerful tools that informal mentoring offers.
Jerry, I want to let you know how much we appreciate your time today. I think that you've set a great example for how informal mentoring can be easily incorporated into our everyday work life, and also how the benefits of it go beyond just personal development, but they can also have business implications as well and really help you do your job better. So I think you've provided us a great example of that, and I want to thank you for your candor and your time.
I want to truly thank you. It's been an honor to be part of this informal mentoring initiative. It really means a lot to our whole entire section how important CalPERS is taking informal mentoring. It does provide an outstanding resource tool for us to be able to communicate and reach out and to build our enterprise to be world class. And it's also made a big difference to my staff, because they have been able to reach out and pay it forward and assist folks in developing their professional skills as well.
That's the wonderful thing about being mentored. Then you can turn around and be a mentor yourself.
Indeed. Thank you so much. It's been an honor.
Thank you.